guest with LoraleeLiving, and today my guest is Troy Beasley with Beasley and Henley Interiors. Welcome, Troy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Beasley and Henley got started.
Long try to make it short. So my background, so Stephanie and I are partners. Her background is more finance and marketing, and so she handles the business management side of the company. I handle the creative side. My background is in design. I have a adults actually wanting to be a musician, and went to school, studied classical guitar, played 3 years guitar, saxophone, and started and I don't know, some light bulb went off at 24, and I just saw a sign that said interior design, enroll now, and I thought, hey, it looked cool, and I went in and did that, and signed up for college, and 4 years later, we were actually dating at the time, believe it or not. Our parents said, you guys are crazy, and we were.
Sometimes that's the best way to start things. You don't know any better, and you just do it.
It's plus, it's like, why don't we start our own design firm in 7 years?
Wow.
It's
Kids, and you have a business together after 27 years?
Yeah, 3 children. Somehow managed it. COVID-19 and the downturn in 2000 and 2000 was, and here we are. We're still fighting.
Your designs behind you.
Yeah, I've got a few things on the walls. Yeah, thanks. A little
Beautiful.
bit of this, that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Um,
A local, I know. So Troy's in Winter Park, Florida, and I know you also do work outside of Winter Park, outside of Florida even.
We do, yeah. Started here and started in multifamily housing years ago. So some people out there don't know that we actually do residential. The people that know us in the commercial side of business design don't know we actually do residential, and the residential clients don't actually know that we do really the commercial side sometimes. So they're always, you always hear from different people as well. I didn't know you. But we started working a little over 20 years ago in Naples, and mainly in the residential sector there, because it's just a nice place. We've California. Yeah, and we're wrapping up a project in Calgary. So we've, all over the place, Boston and Charlotte and Atlanta and all the way down to Miami and up to, kind of feel differently what the climate is in the community. And then, you kind of design for that commercially. And then, of course, residentially, it's the same person, just in a different region. So it's different style of architecture, but pretty much the same format as far as that goes. So
that's pretty intimate relationship, because you really got to get to know who they are and what they like, and develop the design according to their.
I think when it comes to heads and knowing what they like, what they don't like, and homes that we do are larger. They take anywhere from a year and a half to 2-3 years to go through the design. A lot of it is construction related in the beginning, and detailing and design and specifications.
Do you have a favorite?
You're working on at the time, because my head's so into it, and it just kind of envelops me and sucks me right in. And I tell people, they woken up and said, "It's not really work. It's love it." Well, I'm fortunate that I so
Community.
one of which is near and dear to Stephanie and I is the Children's Home Society.
Okay.
We donate funds every year. We've when they have special projects.
What are you pushing
for everybody? Fortunately, we have 21 people here. 5 of those people actually do nothing but CAD drawings and designs for the projects that we're working on at any given time. So we were able to set them up remotely.
Nice.
And allow them to, just kind of work from home. So that's worked out really well. Told everyone to work from home, let us know. We'll do what we can to set you up. And we did things like that. I see you have a friend.
I do have a kind of push.
A few staff that are parents, and they're home with their kids because their kids are out of school. So, that's been obviously challenging for them. But we've pushed through, and today, most everybody's back. Actually, as of today, There's still
Okay.
one that are working remotely, but everybody was kind of antsy. And we still have a lot of distance between us. We're going around wiping everything down still. We actually had our own mask made. It's been make the best of it and keep going,
From wanting to interact and commercial.
First kind of go-to meeting with a resident tends to work better if you're face-to-face with a residential client because it's a lot of really personal interaction. It's a little more near and dear to their heart, where if you've got a commercial client really tied to the project, I mean, doesn't mean that it means any. At the same time, we have the client here. We've gotten a couple of new projects in. Actually,
Nice.
we've had one or two.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share about your firm or?
We've gotten into model merchandising, $1 million, 20 million, private client. They're all over the board. Again, most of them, private client homes start at 3 million and go up. And we've done full renovations to brand new construction and love both. I mean, they're both challenging in their own right. And it's great to interact with the private client because it is so real. Somebody's in their interior and their home and their living environment cellar level. It's nice to be able to design for somebody kind of creatively so that they have a home that's finished and complete and they can spend good quality time with their kids or grandkids, whatever it happens to be. There's a lot of memories to be made in your home. It's where we spend all of our time when we're not at work typically, and it's where you get the kids up in the morning, you bathe them, you read to them, and you give them a kiss and put them to bed at night. And then, when they grow old and leave and hopefully they come back with their children, you do the same thing with your grandchildren. So a lot of birthdays, a lot of anniversaries, there's a lot of stuff that happens in your home. And I feel fortunate that I can be a part of that. Initially by helping somebody design something that they've always, and then I can design 3 other design teams that work with me. Each team is composed of, a lead designer, an assistant, and then a merchandise hobby. It's not as a business, and so you have to run it very tightly. And, there's a lot of variables to what we do. So we've put a formula together and worked it out over the years. And I mentioned earlier, I've got 5 people that do nothing but drawing. So with 21 people here in the office, we're just busy little ants running all over the building, but probably have 60 plus projects going on right now. And
Oh, wow.
Seems like a lot is a lot, but fortunately they come and go at different times, different stages. The more we do, the better it is, because I think we all thrive on just everybody here plays really well in the sandbox, and nobody has an ego except me. And not that big, but I think you always have to what drives you to the point of trying to reach perfection, which may never reach, but I'll keep striving for that. So
it's more of an excellence, right? You're reaching for excellence.
That's exactly it. And I think all of our clients have said that even though we design in so many different ways, stylistically speaking, because a lot of their particular format, their particular form, and their eye, and their style, and commercially, it's just depends on the region and what's being built and who you're appealing to on that level.
And taking your time with me.
Absolutely.
It's been awesome. I love hearing about your business.
Thank you.
And all that you're doing.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, somebody to reach out to you.
They want people to hit the website first, because if they're interested in interviewing designers, which I think it's great to look around at a couple. I mean, we're not, and you're going to believe that they're doing the best thing for you. And I hope that that's what my clients always think and feel when I'm involved personally in their residential project and or commercially. And I think that's the best thing you can do. And then, our websites, our phone numbers and everything's right on there. And if you like what you see, then pick up the phone.